Yay! English Cup. It's a Monday. I gotta fuck.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join...
Mbappe! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Ha segnato al terzo minuto numero 22.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Pressure coming in from all directions. And back to the keeper they go. Now takes a shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Numero 25.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. This looks promising. A lot of... Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gehi gets a foot in here. This might... And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Out towards the flank. Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. James. Goes for the shot! He's got away with one there. Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time. Doyle. It's loose here. He's having a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Windass. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Numero 22.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gay. Oh, this is a very good run. Driving on and making good progress. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kabore. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold. That's an excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Knocks it out wide. Yamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's the throw. Nice interception, well timed. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's managed to get rid. Just about within shooting range. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. He's had a shot! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Windass, and he's managed to get free. Gehi does well to get it back. It's a good run he's making out on the left. James. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Kabore. Not the most accurate pass. Foden! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh no, this does not look good. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh no, what has happened here? Decent chance! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Skims one, and a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Mbappe leading, and the volley. Pressing high and with purpose. Picked out, can he finish? And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Windass. Oh, that's delightful. That's a throw. Goes down, but nothing given. Pinches it off him. He's shifting through. Great chance! And it's in! They are playing them off the park. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's straight offside.
Pretty robust defending.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Windass. Showing good feet. Just eases him off the ball. James. Yamal running with intent. Shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Cambio di giocatori.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 11.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's nice. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is ended up in no man's land. James.
Il quarto uomo
Brian.
indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Nicely spread. That's gone for a throw-in. Foot in. And a chance! No, it's wide.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes...
And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Yamal! But he's left disappointed.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. It comes as very little surprise to see Clint Dempsey in the starting 11. It's an entirely logical decision in view of his very many talents, Jim.
Yeah, I always liked his very creative and instinctive style, that enthusiasm he always plays with.
And a genuine sense of adventure.
Yeah, I think he projected danger, he loved all that, but also delivering results, whether as a number 10 or very much up front.
Driving through the middle. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Donnarumma running with intent. And he shoots! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oxford have the chance to go the other way. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Gay. Very nicely done. Chance, surely! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The goal scorer after 24 minutes is number 15.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. It's pretty much standard practice these days.
Spencer. Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Brannigan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's on it, can he get away? Yamal gets on his bike and on the move. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, tries from a long way out. In with the challenge. That's headed upfield. Gay charging forward, the ball at his feet, shoots! What a save! Terrific reactions! It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear.
There will be 1 minute at a
Good
time.
chance here! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And that brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Munich clearly have plenty of cause to be happy,
please welcome
Peter,
our
but
lads to the
they'll need to
field.
resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi steaming forward at pace. Spencer. Brannigan. And he's decided to go for it. He's got away with one there. Mbappe. Oh, that's ambitious. And here's Yamal. Takes the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Pressing high and with could be danger here. And he's got away from... He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. He has found the way through. And that's been won straight back. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Oxford are looking to go forward now. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Dempsey, always looking for that half a chance. Dempsey. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out for a throw. Mbappe. Spencer. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. It's a good run down the right. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field. Number 33. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Nice bit of skill, and oh, he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, surely he can't miss! Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brannigan.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Yamal. Takes a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and... Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Luis wins the duel this time. Played with speed from back to front. And back to the goalkeeper.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Matson, Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
Yamal! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The goal scorer after 16 minutes is number 18, Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... There's the shot! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 18, Yamal! Yamal!
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Yamal. Mudson cuts it out. And here's Yamal. Tries one from range. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Watkins really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Alexander-Arnold simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Closing in on... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, extraordinary.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Bailey. Barkley. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's and again! Just cruising! They are cruising! They will take absolutely
Jadi babay kita baba.
and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Lionel Messi.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. Bailey, and he skips past his man. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, good purposeful running this.
3 minutes at a time.
Goes for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Gay clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Chance, surely! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 2, Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Buendia. Now it's Yamal. And once more, And the referee says that is that for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Munich
And a
really
quick
are
announcement
in
today
control
that
here.
memorabilia
They've done
from today's
exactly
match
what they
is
set
now
out to
on
do.
sale in the
There's a
stadium.
genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've
Everyone
played so
please
far
welcome
has
to the
been
field.
great on the
I
eye.
want to see.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second period is underway. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's got the beating of his man. Lindelof did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Decent chance! Loose ball, that's another chance! Barkley. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, that's ambitious. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now he's running away. He's having a hit! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Bailey, in with the challenge. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Watkins. Gehi gets across and deals with it. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's let fly! Mings. To Douglas Luiz. Dempsey does really well there, he is strong. They get a throw in. Bailey. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That has not gone well. Messi running with the ball. Here's a chance! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. Dempsey! Gay. And it's Camavinga. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Watkins. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in
Well,
progress.
sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, good spread. Rodgers. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. Oh, good climb! And no mistake. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Shapes to shoot! And that's wide.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's got away. Real chance! And the shot! And he's missed it.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Yamal. He'll try from distance. Keeper is right behind it. And the finish! And he steered it beyond the post. Oh no, this does not look good. And Messi! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Mings.
There will be
Matson.
5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. He's going all the way! Oyarzabal gets over an